Welcome to ATR Rising Sun Above the Rings podcast, covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam the SLB, and alongside me, as always, the man in black, Ethan.
It's me, MIB, the man in black. Say it with me, MIB, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to tell what G1's coming up as we're recording 10 days away, actually, ironically. Oh, actually, I might have made an oopsies. Is it 10 days? Or I'm tired.
It's, I think, a little longer than 10 days. I think it starts when I make my way back from my
July
trip.
19th, so over 10 days. Sorry. I thought it was the 13th for Mars. Yeah, the 19th, so a little over 10 days. So,
So, guys, before we begin, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Discord.
And Discord. We are on Discord. Need to promote that a little more. So, guys, before we get into G1, we do want to talk about quickly Tanahashi Jam, which happened on the 29th of June. So, Ethan, let's run this card down quickly.
Okay, so it was in the Dolphins. I think it's getting. I don't know if it's getting torn down or if it's getting like construction's happening on it. Basically, it's getting either renewed or demolished. One of the two. So you can't watch on New Japan World. You either had to find other sites. Hint, hint, wink, wink, or if you're in Japan, you can watch a thing called CS Ahashi. It's basically like TV Hashi's brother, I guess. Brother. So this was in Dolphins Arena. Attends of 4,570. I think that's a good number, especially for Tanahashi. Pre-show match: Kashima Mishima versus Pro Wrestling Noah's Daiki Hiroshima goes for 10 minutes on a draw. Did you watch this match, Sam, or no?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
It's good. I do like the was this Young Lions match?
Technically, yeah. So in Noah, they don't call them young lions; they call them basically just rookies.
All right. Well,
So
regardless,
that's a rookie. So yeah, it was basically a battle of young talent wrestlers, basically.
I do like these matches. I used to skip them, but I'm really fond of, just seeing the younger talent very fresh, locking up and whatnot. So,
and Mirishima's pretty beefy lately.
No, it was good. It was good.
6 out of 10 for me. Main shows are Hiroshi Tanahashi opening the main show. It may have been the main show because obviously it's Tanahashi Jam. Hiroshi Tanahashi show Umino versus Gucci Dubé, Hiromu Takahashi, Satsumi Fujinami, and Leona at 9 minutes 17 seconds via text cord on Leona. Wasn't bad. 5 out of 10.
It was good. It actually threw me off that Tanahashi was opening and closing the night.
I'm not surprised because it's called Tanahashi Jam.
Well, that's what I figured. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, all right, I guess, yeah.
And you know what's funny? Leona is the son. I almost said the father of Fujinami. Whoops. Of Fujinami. Don't let Christian Cage hear that because insert dad jokes. So keep him away from Christian Cage. That's all I gotta say to you. But 5 out of 10. I mean, it was only less than 10 minutes. So unfortunately, we got to tell it this one, Sam. 8-man 10. Wait, hold on. Was it 10 or? I think New Train English made oopsies. Because they wrote 10 and. No, it was 8. Okay, so they did fuck up. Anyway, they wrote 10 on the English site, but it was technically 8. So they forgot 2 numbers. House Tortures, Chase Owens, they were 0.6 fan tag champions, Josh Narita, and Evil defeating Yu Moore. The IWGP tag champions, draw point champion Ishii and Taichi. And Yoshihashi, 8 minutes 43 seconds for the last testament on Yoshihashi. This was basically a preview for the B Block qualifier match today as for this drops, or Thursday as we're recording this. 8 minutes 43 seconds. I didn't care. 4 out of 10.
Next.
Hey, it's painful, painless, and easy. Anyway, this one I really enjoyed. Old men and young men slapping meat. Wait a minute. That didn't come out. Bono like retains their boy Togus, Eugene Nagata, 9 minutes 14 seconds for Kawakazi. This ruled. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, Oleg Bolton's becoming. But they have it backwards, do they? Bolton Oleg. He's becoming one of my favorites over there. I want to see him. I mean, he's in Block A. He needs to be, not giving my anything away here, but I think he should be in the playoffs here for G1 this year.
Ooh, you know what? I can see that. I'll get to my points guessing when we get to G1. Our yearly point guessing, or see if we do better or shitty, Sam. But 9 minutes 14. I actually thought this went a little longer in a good way. I think they could have used 2 or 3 more minutes personally.
Mhm.
But well, Nagata, he's getting older, so but
Yeah.
he can still go. More House of Torture bullshit, unfortunately. But they lost on this side. It was Mashiro, Junior Jim Eldest Bro, and Dragon Kid from Dragon Gate. Haha. Defeating House of Torture Junior Tag Champions. They were 0.6 minutes of show. Doki, you dick. Sonata and Yushri Kamaro, limits to 24 cents via Falcon Blow on Kanemaru. Yeah, 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Another one. I was just like, all right. Why do they? I can like in my sleep recreate every opening of a House of Torture match, where most of the time it's Show coming out on the microphone, says something, and all of a sudden they just all charge.
We're all gonna throw hands.
Yeah, almost every single time. And for a moment, I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I just watch this match?
Dude, how do you think I feel with the New Japan Soul Tour? On our last episode, if you didn't hear the results from New Japan, go back and listen. Another War of Lie and same contest for this. I think I said the same match like 15 times.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a preview for the junior tag title match on July 6th, and the number oh boy 6-minute tag titles on 4th of July. But let's be honest, I don't think a lot of Americans are gonna watch that on 4th of July. But 6 and Dragon Kid, by saying if you haven't watched Dragon Kid, you should Dragon Gate, you should get into it a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Kid's he's kind of like the Rey Mysterio, I guess, of Dragon Gate.
Yep.
I don't know if you get that vibe or not, but he's great. For the TV title, Al Fantasma defeating his former Bullet Club member Taiji Ishimori, 11:32 seconds via pinfall. Really enjoyable match, 6 out of 10. I like the 15-minute time limit draw. 15-minute time limit, I mean.
It's not bad. Wasn't bad.
I like how Junior's probably could challenge for the TV title. Because it's like the number 0.2 and by put what actually we'll get you on a bit. All right, Tim, you ready to tell what this controversy?
Sure, I
It.
might have missed it because I was kind of wrapping some things up at work when I was watching this one.
So Zack Sabre Jr. becomes a 2-time IWGP World Champion, defeating Hiroki Goto in his 8th defense, well, before losing it, at 28 minutes and 14 seconds by referee results via the non-verbal lie. His fish name is called the Clarky Cat. Yes. So the controversy going around is because obviously you can't watch a New Japan World like the top of the show, you gotta watch the beginning stuff, free sites and stuff, but I guess Sabre Jr. didn't really draw too much when he was watching him the first time, which is kind of true. I kind of wish Goto went on a little longer, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they put the title on Sabre Jr. for Forbidden Door." I mean, I don't know. Forbidden Door's in London, so
Why not just have Godo? I guess you're in London. Yeah, I guess.
yeah. And by the way, I like Sabre Jr. and Osprey, but please no, keep those two away from each other. I want to see Samoa Joe.
Mm,
You know what? Fuck it, Nigel.
Nigel would be good. Have somebody who hasn't. I don't know. We'll have to talk about Forbidden Door in a future episode because I haven't even thought about. I've been so focused on All In, I totally forgot Forbidden Door. What in August?
Yep. That's our August. Well, our August pick shows, by the way, is Forbidden Door. I think it's the end of August.
Oh yeah, I'm not in town for that one too.
My God.
Planning.
But I enjoyed a 7 out of 10. I probably like this one a little bit better than the New Beginning match. I don't know how you felt, Sam.
I I like them both. Like I said, Zach and Godo. I don't know. I'd have to go watch them back to back again.
Actually, I like the New Beginning match a little bit better than this one, but it was still good. I like Zach, and I'm glad he's the world champion again. But Goto got an elbow injury out of this, so people thought that Goto, what came in hurt, had to lose it that quickly. And that's not true. We've seen a lot of wrestlers go in hurt. So, but I actually really enjoyed Goto's reign. I just kind of wish we got to see it somewhere else. But yeah. All right, main event time. Surprisingly, this didn't go on this one under 20 minutes. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Nine Tree Mirufuji, Rai Oiwa, and Kito Kimi at 19 minutes 10 seconds via high fly flow on Oiwa. 7 out of 10. This actually ruled.
She was pretty good. Pretty good way to end the show. I was a little confused. I'm like, why aren't we having the title end? But like, oh yeah, Tanahashi Jim, which is fine. I mean, I thought it was good. It was a good fun way, and good for Tanahashi doing open and close at his age.
Yeah, and especially with Mirufuji, who's been like the Tanahashi of Noah, I guess. Well,
Mm-hmm.
he's the vice president there, so. Oh my god, it's the two presidents. I just. Whoops. I don't know how. That joke. Defeat Oiwa and Kimi. I mean, 19 minutes. It didn't feel like 19 minutes, but for basically, it was kind of like the old guns against the new guns in a way. Because obviously,
Yeah,
Oiwa went to Noah for a bit during his excursion. Then he went back to New Japan. So it's kind of woo for a circle. But I enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. And overall score, 7 out of 10.
yeah, it was good. It was worth a watch.
Quick, what was it saying? Like over 2.5 hours or something?
Something like that. When you cut through everything, I've been doing the Ethan way, where I'm like, all right, busy schedule, kind of cutting through the show, watching the matches,
I
promos.
skipped all the yeah. Unless they tell me, I just go entrances. I skip the entrance, just go right to the match. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't bother with the entrances because sometimes I get busy too. I'm like, okay, quick, make time. Just watch all the. I mean, if it's live TV, like you can't really control that, but
Yeah, but let's move forward though. We got to talk about the big one, G1 Climax 35, happening starting July 19th, like we said. Um, as of right now, as of recording, we still have 2 slots, one for each block that has not been announced.
so those two quad will take place. Well, obviously, once this drops, we know who it is. But as we're recording, it's happening tomorrow, July 4th. Again, Independence Day. So I'll run down the block. So Bone Oleg, I'll run them down and I'll give their stats and shit. Bone Oleg, Evil, Dave Finley, Hiroko Goto, Cam Newell, Sonata, Tanahashi, Yoshisuji, Umor, and the winner of Kojima and Oiwa. That's A block. For B block, TV champion El Fantasmo, global champion Gabe Kidd. I was Dave Finley by accident. Drum Maloney, never openly 6-man touch of Brandon Narita. As I was recording. Gray O'Khan, Zack Sabre, who's the new world heavyweight champion. Shingo Takagi, Kanosuke Takeshita, let's go. Shino Uno, and the winner of the Yoshihashi Chase Owens match. So the blocks are Hiroki Goto making his 18th entrant. He's the 2008 winner and the 2016 runner up. Bone Oleg is his second entry. Sorry. Yu Moore also his second entry. Yoshitsuji, who was I'm going off the New Japan site here. Oh, third entrant. He was last year's finalist, which hell yeah. Dave Finley was fourth entrant. He was the block finalist in 2024 because I think he lost in the quarterfinal. Evil 10th entrant best he did was semifinalist in 2023. Sonata 10th entrant 2020 runner up. Hiroshi Tanahashi, where are you at? 23rd entrant, first in 2 years. He's the 2007, 15, and 18 winner. And Cal Newell making his second entry. And then obviously, like Kojima, oh, would take that A block. For B block, we have Kanosuke Kesha, second entry. Best he did was block playoffs. Zack Sabre Jr., who ninth entry was last year's winner. Gray O'Khan making his fifth entry. Ren Narita, his third entry. Shinakagi's seventh entry. Gabe Kidd, third entry. And Shota Umno, his third. And Dre Maloney making his debut. And then obviously we don't know Yoshihashi Chase Owens. And but they are bringing back the playoffs again. That's August 14th at Gorkin Hall. Semifinals August 16th. And final 17th at Tokyo Japan in the Arcade Arena. So, yay.
And yeah, I think there's which block are you leaning towards this year?
A.
I was leaning A too. Um, I was looking at. I guess we'll get right into it because this is a good field. I think there's a lot of young talent here this time.
Do you remember the 2023 G1 Block A? It was Sonata and it all young, like Kimiya,
Yes.
Hikuleo. That was a weird block. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm glad they went back to two. I actually did not like the. Well, me and you same time. We kind of liked the beat four block. We kind of didn't.
Yeah, it really, I don't know. I like the two blocks. It's easy to
Hey,
follow, and then you can just do your semifinals, playoffs.
yeah, quarterfinals. Because so the quarterfinals before they did like the top two. Like so, first place would get a bye, and then the second place and third place face each other. Same with the B block. But this year they're doing the second place B block where take on the third place A block, where the winner will be first place A, and then second place the runner up of A block will take on the third place B block, where the winner will face the winner of B block. So I like that change. Honestly, that's different. But some of these A block matches, I'm looking for like Suji and Oleg. Um, Tanahashi and Oleg could be a guilty pleasure. Uh, yeah,
Newman.
Newman could have some good one. Him and Goto had a really good one at Duntaku night two.
Hmm.
Uemura and Suji had good matches. That could be a low key. B block. I mean, Ozzy Maloney. That's my
Maloney and
dark.
Takeshita.
Oh God, yes.
Hmm.
Ozzy Maloney's my dark horse pick.
Who is Malonius?
God damn. I like Maloney. Yeah, Maloney.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, but sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be wild? Because Maloney's in B and Finley's in A. If that was the final.
Oh God. Well, you know what's funny, Sam? I'm glad you brought up about War Dogs. Do you know who else is in the B block with them? Gabe Kidd.
Yep. Mm. So many good choices to win this year, huh?
Yeah, I gotta. We'll do our three in a sec, but ooh, I feel. Well, I just get tougher and tougher every year. B block is pretty much the champions block now, by the way. So did you notice like it's El Fantasma's TV champion, Gabe Kidd's the global champion, Naria's never openweight 6 tangent as of recording, Zack Sabre the worldweight champion, and then in A block, Oleg's the only champion in the tournament.
I did not notice that. That's
Oleg's the only champion. Well, Goto was world champ, but like we tell with Tanahashi champ, he lost it. So, so basically, Oleg's now the only champion in the tournament. Well, I'm sorry, in A block. My apologies, not tournament overall. But yeah, Oleg actually could be my dark horse from the A block. Like I said, Malloy for B. I'm gonna give my three right now, and these are not in order, but I'm just gonna basically shoot in the hip. Now I'm gonna text saying this before we're gonna forget. All right, block A, block B, finals. Sam, hold on. Make sure I'm getting my notes ready. All right, so my A block, and like I said, these are not disorder, just three picks I'm going with. Same, actually, you alluded to it earlier. We keep talking about them. Give me Bone Oleg. And I'll do points in a minute after Sam. You give your three picks and the finals. Second pick, I can see Dave Finley. And third, you know what? Fuck it, because this is retirement year. Hiroshi Tanahashi. That's my all right. Sam, do you already do my B, or do you want to do your A, and then we'll go back and forth?
no. You go do your B because I think we'll have a.
Okay, and then I'll do my finals too. B block. You know what? I keep talking about him, and I said this all year. Maloney. I don't really see Sack now because where's the world champion? Takesha is my second pick, and Shingo is my third.
All right.
And I'll do finals in a second. I'll let you do your 3-7, and I'll do my overall finals.
So for me, I'm looking at this here, and I think Bolton Oleg is my first. Suji is my second.
Aw, son of a bitch.
And I'm torn between Goto and Tanahashi. I like your thoughts where Tanahashi gets in a finals for his final year. But I also like Goto. Goto always, I feel like he does pretty well. But I'm going to follow your suit and go with Tanahashi. Play it safe.
Oh, I can't. Me and you talk about Suji the whole entire G1, and I didn't even pick him. I might have to insert change pick. No, sure. All right, Sam, give me your B.
All right, my B block. I'm going with Gabe Kidd.
Ooh, okay, that's a good. He's my honorable mention, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Drilla Maloney.
Well, I figured that one.
Um, I want to say Takeshita, but I don't see. I think he's gonna get more street cred this time, but I'm gonna go with Shingo.
Okay, so not too many, not the same. Well, kind of same picks, but uh, okay, I like those. All right, so overall finals, I'm gonna say it's gonna be an A against B, because honestly, I hate when they do double blocks against each other. I don't know why. I just hate it. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say Tanahashi and Takesha. Fuck it.
For your finals.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
A rematch for Windy City Ride, baby.
I'm gonna go with. I think Tanahashi's a good one to like have your fall guy for the finals.
I might convince Sam said Suji.
I'm gonna say Suji for Block A. But again, this isn't any A or B stuff. This could be two people for Block B or Block A.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be the battle of the same. It could be two people from the block or A, or it could be two people from the. Yeah, I know. That's one. That's one thing I kind of hate about the knockout rounds in a way, because it's like shit.
But like it should be A, 2 and 3 from A take on each other, so I can take on the first one from A. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
like last year.
Like normally what you do in a tournament.
Yeah, they did because mostly they don't do knockout rounds, but they did it like on and off for the last couple of years. But
I'm gonna go. I think this would be fun. Suji and Gabe Kidd.
ooh, wait, did we give our winners?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, I like that pick. I'm gonna say for G1, ton of hot overall winner. I gotta write that down before I forget. I don't know why I'm on this Tanahashi one last. Just pull Cena, just Japan style. Fuck it, Tanahashi.
All right, that's an interesting one. I mean, he's what? He retires at the Tokyo Dome?
Yep. So Wrestle Kingdom 20. Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention, speaking of, remember, did you see the sign of Aaron Wolf?
Yep.
He's gonna debut there, and also TBSI is actually airing that Wrestle Kingdom in full. The first one was 2004.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay, back to
Um,
G1. But I just wanted to bring that up because you mentioned Tokyo Dome, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Tanahashi would be a good one to. That'd be a good way to send him out. Main event at Tokyo Dome. But I almost feel like that's a given at that point. If he does that, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my boy, Suji.
I do like that. I know me and you've been saying that since he came back. We were like, Suji has to win. He
I
was
want.
close.
He needs he needs the G1 and he needs the title. I think Homeboy's ready.
He is. I know I picked Tanahashi, but I would not be mad with Suji.
I mean, I think there's a lot like I don't think Bolton Oleg would win it, but it would be a cool W. Same with Gabe. I mean, Gabe has been on fire. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Drilla Maloney would be a like you said, dark horse. Um, Tanahashi's a safe bet. Yamura is good. Takagi, I mean, give him the belt again. I'm cool with that.
Please put the belt back on him. If I had to make well, before I give my points, if I had to guess, I'm gonna say all he was from A block, and then I'm gonna. Unfortunately, I hate fucking saying this, but Chase Owens is probably gonna be the B block because you kind of need some pin eaters.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I mean Yoshihashi could be too, but I think Chase Owens might take it more. But um, I'll give point ideas, Sam, and you just tell me if be greedy or in the middle. So Bono, like I can see that's what 10 people. So clean sweep be what 18? Yeah, 18. I don't see anybody clean sweeping honestly. To be honest with you, it'd be cool because they did because I did that a couple years ago. But I'm gonna say for Oleg, I'm gonna say 14-16.
Mm-hmm.
Evo's probably gonna be in the double digits. So I'm gonna say 10-12.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Dave Finley 12-14.
Yep.
Goto probably the same thing, 12-14.
Mm-hmm.
Newman, I don't know why I see him with the least amount of points.
Like
I
4 at 6 or something like that.
I, I would say 4. I probably go with 6 or 8. Sonata's probably gonna be 8 to 10. Tanahashi, I had him winning, so I'll probably say 16.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know him. I said him and Oleg was, but tiebreakers, right? So, Suji, same thing, 16. Last year I guessed him clean sweep, but I was totally wrong. Umar probably the same boat as Newham, probably 6 to 8. He could have got to 10 last year, but he had to. You know what's funny, Sam? Him and Oleg were in the same block last year. They
Yeah.
were supposed to face out on the final night, but Umar had an elbow injury, so he had to forfeit his last match. So that's why Oleg had 8 points. So
Okay.
I could see Umar beating him in a way, except with never open weight title match. B, to get his revenge. Technically they never fought, but still. Um, 6 to 8 points for him. I'm just gonna say Iowa just be safe. It'd be kind of cool for Kojima, but let's be honest, we keep that we gotta push the young talent.
Yes.
I can see him with 10 points. B block El Phantasmal, 8 to 12 at the most. Gabe Kidd, 14 to 16. Maloney, same thing. Narita, 8 to 10. Ocon, 6 to 8. Saber Jew's probably in the top 3, but he won't get by. I'll probably say tiebreakers or some probably will eliminate him in a way. I'll say 14 to 16. Shingo, same thing. Takesha, same thing. Oh shit, Shota Uno's in this? I don't know how I forgot that. I'm gonna say the same thing, 12 to 14. And Chase Owens will probably get like 2 or 4 just to get some shocking wins. I don't know how you feel about that, Sam, but
No, I think that's a pretty accurate assessment on the points there.
it's funny. I always get close with the points, but never the finals.
I mean, I'd say the points are probably. I mean, your accuracy's pretty spot on. But I don't know. They always have other plans. I think,
Ghetto's like, fuck you.
and who knows? For all we know, it could be like Umura or Umino. No,
Yeah,
not know.
Ghetto's bookings are weird this year, so who fucking knows anymore? Half the
Well, I
roster's
mean,
goddamn House of Torture.
well, between that and half the roster leaving, I mean, you got to start making some booking moves.
That's true. The reason why I didn't really pick Kid and stuff is because like he's a champion. I'm like, do you really want a singles champion challenging for another singles title? I know he can lose on the road to Wrestle Kingdom, but still.
I mean, that's my thoughts. He could lose it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
But again, does that make him look strong if he loses a title on the road?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think it would be good to kind of like put him in there. I think he'd be a good finalist.
I can't see honorable mentions for B-Block. He was one of mine. And Saxon, I'm just gonna say the other one, the two British guys, ironically.
Mm-hmm.
For A Block, Goto's a good one. And Suji was one. I don't know why I put Suji on my arm. I'm gonna get people. Hey, you said you was gonna. Yeah, I know. I'll eat that crow. But yeah, I don't know. Say if you're in the same boat as me for those, or well, you had gets the files. But who would say be your honorable mentions if you had any?
I'm gonna go back to this, and I gotta go back to the message that you had sent me.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, that's all me. Takagi would be a good one. I know I put him in there as the finals already. Finley would be another good one. I wouldn't even be surprised if they knocking on wood on this one. With what's going on with House of Torture, I would not be surprised if Evil wins G1.
Don't throw that. Don't throw that. Don't throw any, But you know what though? I wouldn't be surprised either, to be honest with you. He won New Japan Cup in 2020, so I mean,
yeah, I smell a dominant House of Torture in the coming.
imagine someone. So it's funny because a few friends of mine before we go, we're joking about the G1 stuff. They're like, imagine we had all House of Torture. I'm like, I will come to your house and beat you up if we get an all House of Torture final. He's like, I don't want that either, but just for knowing ghetto, I'm like, I know, but no, don't throw that shit in the universe.
Try not to, but I just something smells.
You smell that same? You smell that bullshittery coming around?
I do.
Right, it's the Death Riders. Oops.
So let's I know we got like a week till G1, guys. Are you gonna be watching? Let us know if you're gonna be watching. Who you think? Ethan, before we go, why don't you tell people where they can find you at?
Okay, but first, before I tell you where I go, I'm gonna start trying doing daily jokes of the day. All right, Sam, you ready for this joke?
Ready?
All right, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws?
What?
Outlaws are wanted. See, like I want to find a joke. What a mark! He left his own joke. Anyway, sorry. I won't tell that one on the air. There's some other ones, but I'll leave them off air because they're not PG. Anyway, you can follow me as wrestling_fan_9. ATR Twitter for the Japan stuff. Which for G1 I will try to get it on the same day, post on there. So if I'm not super busy. PWMania.com, BoxingDog.net, Turnbuckle Times 1. Follow me on there. My podcast, Welcome to the Best Podcast. Every Fridays and Sundays. Fridays are the shows from Monday for Thursday, and Sundays, obviously, the weekend shows. So, yeah. And then you can follow me on here as well. So, ta-da.
And you can find me as the SOB official. I also handle the Bedlam Media X account at media_bedlam. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Guys, follow us on TikTok and Discord. On streaming platforms, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review. Tell people why Above the Ring and Bedlam Media is the podcast if you're choosing, why they should listen to us as well. Guys, G1 season is here. Thank you for listening. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.